my FRS, the battery died like 2 months after my 3-year warranty was quit taking a charge. And then I was picking my new one at AutoZone. They're like, yeah, we think they designed them that way. It seems to be pretty.
But do the batteries come straight from them?
I mean, they got their suppliers, whoever. I mean, I think the goal is they want you just to bring it back to the dealer, and the dealer's going to charge you a lot more than just going to AutoZone and picking one up. I'm in a spot where my Jeep, the heater isn't getting very. It's getting like lukewarm. It's not a good time of year for that.
The normal battery is just for you to start your car. I mean, that's all it really is.
Priuses don't start. It starts on electric, and then the actual energy battery starts to moves to.
Sweet, looks like we're all here. This
Actually, make a
cauldron going down. What's up?
You want me to pull, or do you want to pull Eric?
I'll pull here in just a second, or you can pull. It doesn't really matter.
I'm at the boss more than the trash. Trash is easy.
Oh, I'll pull the boss.
Okay. Did the cauldron go down, or are we waiting
It
until
is.
after this trash?
Cauldron is
Okay,
down.
get your cauldron first.
I'm pulling all the stuff tonight.
Sure thing. It's not like anyone in this guild is used to a priest pulling.
So someone got a flask before I got one?
Yeah, Addy has an extra one too.
Crazy does too.
But he doesn't say anything because, you know, he wants to keep it to himself.
I said it in chat.
We good to
Well, in that case, Bloodpain also has an extra one.
Yes, pull.
Pull.
Don't worry, the tendrils aren't mythic.
We want to put a raid marker on Sin so people know who to go to during the elevator.
Green thong of shame.
Y'all have no idea how boring it's been languishing in heroic.
You realize we're going back there, right?
I would be
It's just
content
down.
just bumping. I mean, is anyone below 370?
I'm below 370.
Well, that's because he switched.
Probably like one eye level. You're like freaking fully geared.
I'm 2 eye level short.
I was gonna say I don't mind wiping against Mother all night, like just for the sake of progression.
Well, your input's appreciated, and we'll keep it in mind the next time we're giving people the plan before.
Can we have some candy, please?
So we do have a number of people that are expecting to get to playing it.
Who's starting the tank?
Asira.
Thanks.
So, Adam, will you get the big mobs on the elevator, and I'll jump into the little dudes that bounce?
Yep, no problem.
Cool.
Five, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Initiating plasma collection. Initiating blood dispersal of target host.
Watch one.
3, 2, 1. Specimen. Targeted for destruction.
Collapse.
4, 3, 2, 1.
Deploying. Cudgel. Initiating blood dispersal of target host. Activating cudgel retrieval.
Watch one.
4, 3, 2, 1.
Help, sir.
Specimen. Targeted for destruction.
4, 3, 2.
Initiating blood dispersal of target host. Deploying cudgel. Fluid evacuation in progress. Entering standby.
Beam directly below us.
Beam directly below us. If you get to Sim, you'll be safe. If you're not, you're gonna be hurting.
Another one coming up. Where the star is right where the beam.
I got knocked off, but I bubbled, so I survived.
I
Res.
did not survive. I can stand up.
Target you.
The droplets are going nuts without the other tank.
Well, the range needs to be turning and shooting them regardless.
There's a beam coming right here. Where Archer's in that corner. It's just hit the giant torrent. We're clear all the way down.
They got knocked off.
Level at maximum. Resume collection.
Watch
You.
Never mind. 4, 3, 2, 1.
Help, sir.
Specimen.
Run away.
Targeted for destruction.
3, 2, 1.
Finish the wipe.
Deploying.
Right.
Deploying. Cudgel. Subjects prime.
We don't mind a bunch of mobility. I can. Green panties can move to places where it's a lot easier if we can spare the mobility.
Well, The issue
That
there,
be-
Sin, was that everybody wasn't moving with you, so I was trying to get droplets that were going to different directions. So,
Those beams were really shitty too for some reason. Like they just seemed worse than normal.
So I have a question. What actually knocked us off?
The droplet.
That's when a droplet hits you. When one's affixed on you and it hits you, it knocks.
Okay. But like 5 of us got knocked off.
Is it an AoE explosion
blows
when they hit somebody?
so everybody needs to move with Sin, so that the
I-
droplets aren't running in weird ways.
Well, I was on top of him.
Yeah, but I'd already gotten knocked off from trying to save somebody else. So
Because we can't see down the hole at the beginning, it's a crapshoot on where I run, if the placement's good or not. If there's enough time, I'll try and move the group to the best possible place, unless it's going to cause.
Can we use something other than diamond with the purple stuff all over the ground?
Well, I couldn't spine green, which is why I moved it.
oh, X works. That's easy to see.
X marks the spot.
So am I taking the coalesced to X, or am I going to the edge of the puddle like I did last time?
You want to do edge of puddle, and then you need to move to X, and everybody needs to move to X when he calls for it. Movement for lasers.
Gotcha.
Everyone's in range, I thought, though.
Never mind, we don't need a summoning clause.
Can we get group stealth?
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Hosts detected. Infection commencing. Initiating blood dispersal of target host.
Which way?
3, 2, 1.
Help
Specimen targeted for destruction.
4, 3, 2, 1.
Deploy. Cudgel. Initiating blood dispersal of target host.
If you're behind the tanks, please get out from behind the tanks.
Cudgel retrieval.
Should have res shy.
Yeah, why not?
Which way? Help so
Specimen
run away.
targeted for destruction.
4, 3, 2,
Initiating
1.
blood dispersal of target host. Deploying. Cudgel. Fluid
change.
evacuation in progress. Entering standby.
Shoot the droplet.
Stay close. Stay close, guys.
Shoot the droplet.
Target you.
Get to X, please. Should be clear all the way down.
Target you.
Those stones if you need them, guys.
Levels at maximum. Resume collection.
You need to finish up this blood.
We're gonna need.
Which way?
We're down a lot of people.
Risen 30 seconds.
Run out.
Targeted for destruction.
4, 3, 2, 1.
Deploying. Cudgel.
Use your cooldowns. Get away from where he's running.
Run out.
Who do we res?
Keep moving.
You have 2 healers dead.
Target you.
We're gonna run up against the timer. All the DPS dead.
Target you.
Yeah, get a DPS up. Get
Either Addy or wanted to go.
Yeah,
Addy.
it's already used. It's already
Oh.
used.
Sorry, the rubs are dead.
Which way?
4, 3, 2, 1.
Run
Special.
out.
Targeted for destruction.
4, 3, 2.
yeah, not enough people to soak.
Run out.
Yep.
Keep moving.
Wipe it.
Getting better.
The blood placement's been really, really crappy, guys. If we could focus on putting that in good spots, it'll help on the elevator.
And try and when you have it, place your first one in a good spot and then move to the edge so you can kind of stagger them in a triangle, and they take a lot less. Don't keep running. And then it's easier for them to clean it up too.
Subjects prime for contamination.
Show me your coin, and I will show you my wares.
Did they intentionally make his feet small for perspective reasons, or they just want it like?
You just skipped leg day, dude.
Nah, they were trained by Rob Layfield.
Now his chest would still be twice as big if it was a Rob Layfield draw.
Point. Also, no bandoliers.
Addy, did you pass out a wisdom to somebody?
No, I didn't. Sorry.
Yeah,
Who
can you
wants-
give that to Fatty?
Yes.
Sorry for being forgetful.
No worries, man. Looking for anything we got.
Friggin'
5,
fatty. Fatty Addy.
3, 2, 1.
Hosts detected.
Love you, man.
Commencing. Initiating blood dispersal of target host.
Which way?
3, 2, 1.
Run,
Specimen
run away.
targeted for destruction.
4, 3, 2, 1.
Deploying. Cudgel.
Alright.
Initiating
If you're
blood
behind the tanks, please move so you don't sanguine statica.
Activate. Cudgel retreat.
Which way?
4, 3, 2, 1.
Run,
Specimen
run away.
targeted for destruction.
4, 3, 2,
Initiating
run, 1.
blood dispersal
Keep moving.
of target host. Deploying. Cudgel.
Phase
Fluid
change.
evacuation in progress. Entering standby.
Get to X, please.
Shoot the next droplet. Shoot that droplet.
Gonna need to move, guys. Get to X. Gonna have to go around this. Get over here, and we should be clear. Clear all the way down if you're at X.
Phase change.
Level at maximum. Resume collection.
Run out.
When do you guys lose?
This shit's dead.
You should have battle res.
2, 1.
Run
Specimen
out.
targeted
What?
for destruction.
3, 2, 1.
Wings.
Deploying. Cudgel.
Did you guys already list?
Yes.
You need one, Techie?
I got drums. I'm just using here to say.
DPS or healer up.
DPS, I would think.
Get a later up.
Which way?
4, 3, 2, 1.
Run
Specimen
out.
targeted for destruction.
4, 3, 2, 1.
Deploying. Cudgel. Cudgel retrieval.
%.
What way?
2, 1.
Specimen. Fuel levels depleted. Shutting down.
Yes, 20 single cell.
Oh boy, artifact power. Or maybe no.
Damn, can you shoot your orb through the door? Mine's on cooldown.
Hey, that told me I got artifact power. Then it gave me something.
I had the same thing. It always says artifact power, and then I go, oh crap. And then I go, wait a minute, it just had it once.
I think it has a little like rolly slot machine thing.
Protocol activated.
Did Ursh get his item?
I finally got the weapon, yeah.
Nice.
You're doing like the mage
Oh, I
skipping.
got Heart of Azra at level 31.
Are we going to be using Resto Shaman strats since we actually have one?
Do we have any other damage reduction cooldown?
I don't think so. I think all we have is Spirit.
We have 2 tranks with flourish.
Mythic Warforged and a socket. Dude.
Those aren't damage mitigation cooldowns. So.
Yeah, so we're going to have to use a Spirit Link to get people through, like the first group through quickly. Or rather, we set the first group through Spirit Link, the second group through quickly once we've got the shit under control and heal everybody up afterwards, and then proceed from there.
If you want, I can go in the early group. I can go outlaw and help lead those ads down real fast since they might.
Okay, that suits. Entrails, you do the honors and call people through.
Can we get an int out? We had some deaths.
Do you want mother or ads?
I'd kind of like to do mother, but I can do either.
Oh, you got mother. I'll go with ads. Do we want, Mark, do you want a single tank this so we only get the 1 tank ad, or do you want 2 tanks?
We can attempt a single tank.
Okay. One second.
So with the link, we're going to drag 5 people through at once, I guess?
Yes, but I think we don't want to start with that because we don't want to get swamped at the beginning. We want a group there to have someone.
Okay, so explain to me who is the spirit link going down for? And like everyone realizes that they have to be inside of it for it to.
Yeah, what's going to happen is we're going to use it so it's half on this side, half on the other side of that door.
Okay.
And we're going to call Spirit Link is going down, so it means everybody's going to get up in that spot. Spirit Link's going to go down, and the next few people are.
Okay. So The first group or the second group?
Second group. We want to be under control. The caller can use her discretion and say, okay, we're ready for Spirit Link, and then rattle off who it's.
Okay.
So,
Also maybe
Eric or
rally.
Entrails, either of you want to do the.
I thought I was going to let Entrails do it, but it's up to you.
It doesn't matter to me. I mean, I'll do it. I'll go with Eric through the first wave and call him after that.
I'm in rat spec, just so you know. So I might not be the best interrupter, but I can try.
His stun still works, so you got 2. And if you're a Tauren, you have 3.
I just had a moment. Hold on.
At what point am I gonna drag the boss through? Or am I just gonna wait till you guys call me?
Should we go over just after we have about half the people through, so we have the most DPS in the box?
Okay.
And then you're asking more of a question to make sure everyone agrees.
I can call you through midway. If that's what you want.
Yep, that'd be great.
Alright.
Which healers are going first and which one last?
I guess who's single target and who's multi-target, so I can just kind of call you guys gradually through.
Fatty's our best AoE healer.
Okay.
Keep him where the majority of the people are. He does. The druids do so much better in this when there's more people.
Alright, so I'll call a druid through first and then maybe like crazy first. I'll just gradually pull people through, I guess. Fuck it.
Alright, except for that Spirit Link thing. Any other questions?
Which group is going to be the Spirit Link group? Is it going to be like group 4?
Entrails can call for the Spirit Link in 5 seconds and then rattle off some.
Alright, so I'll save crazy for the end and then call or just rapidly pull people through.
Is it possible to put the Spirit Link right on the door so it gets people from both sides?
That's the idea.
Yes.
Has to be that way or we die horrible.
Okay, and just so you guys are aware, it's down for 6 seconds. So you got 6 seconds.
So crazy, when I call you, just drop that before you come through and then I'll just rattle people off.
Yeah, am I coming through then when I drop it?
Yep, you throw it down and then you come through obviously and then I'll rattle people off when you do that.
Okay.
So when crazy is called, both sides of the raid, please be by the door to reap the benefit and not die horribly.
Alright, let's give this a go.
And if you can even, and if it's even possible to give a crazy, we'll be going in, like 10 seconds so people can get near the...
Yeah, I'll wait.
Cool.
Can I get Hellstones? Drop a solo real quick.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Virulent strain detected. Neutralize extreme prejudice. Dissection protocol initiated. 3, 1. Fortune bacterial resistance to extreme heat. Anti-contagion. Dissection protocol initiated. 2, 1. Fortune bacterial resistance to extreme heat.
Eric, what percent are you thinking of going through?
I'm not a tank right now.
Start
man.
going. Go now.
Alright. Info's going.
3, 2, section protocol initiated. 2, 1. Force your bacterial resistance to extreme heat. Entering containment chamber.
DM.
Coming.
I don't know if I'm gonna be able to tank that. Sin. Arc. Cedo. Come on.
The spirit link down and run across. We're gonna die.
You want to do it now? Alright.
Yeah.
I didn't know it was that early. Alright, my bad. Yeah, that was.
It's all good.
I didn't know we were one tanking it. I thought Eric was still a tank. That was my fault. I'll start calling us through earlier. We're probably gonna need. I can't solo my ad, and if I call a healer through with, we're probably gonna need 3 people to start it off. Who's ever got an AOE stun would be.
I got my arcane torrent.
That doesn't work.
No,
That's not a stun.
I don't have an AoE stun, but I have two. I have a stun and a kick.
Can you not? You guys can't keep one of those without a tank. Do you need a tank over there to try to tank on the ads? Or?
I think if they need a healer instead.
A healer would work. Maybe, like.
I have a stun, but it's not AoE.
You have to be very careful. Okay, so the different ads do different things, right? When the healer adds over there, it's going to put the debuff on that needs to get removed, and somebody has to run away before it gets removed.
I forgot about
all the ads. Yeah, all the ads do different things. So it's cool to have one over there. Just realize plan for that. So if you're going to do it an early healer, then you need to have a tank over there. Otherwise, the ads are going to go everywhere.
If they get it.
What happened if we was just spirit linked and like ran 5 across at once in the beginning?
If we have spirit link and a disc priest, we can run all across at once.
Well, we have the former.
So if we have entrails plus a range DPS go over, then the range DPS, the healer, and the melee DPS won't be close to each other, so the debuff can be ignored and just cleared.
Yeah, we're gonna have to switch up the strat because I forgot all about the individual ad debuffs and all that shit.
And if you send over like crazy has a ranged interrupt, and then everyone has an interrupt, so everyone can interrupt their own ad. I think Fatty. I think both the druids have range interrupts too, but no, they don't have solar.
Yeah,
No,
but if you
solar
don't
beam's
kill them
been-
fast enough, then they're going to get a second cast, and the ranged won't be able to get it.
Melee have their interrupt back again, or a stun or something else. I mean, it's if there's only 3 of them over there, the biggest thing is if one's range, one melee, one heal, then they don't have to move for the debuff. They can just focus on the ads.
All right, well, it's going to take a little target swapping for the people over to interrupt theirs and still put DPS on the first one. Which is the first one that needs to die?
Priority
Probably
is,
the healers.
priority is tank adds, healer adds, then DPS adds.
And if you have the debuff, you have to run away because it
If you get the
explodes when you.
debuff, GTFO, so that the healer can dispel you. The healer shouldn't dispel you until you've gotten away from everybody.
That's what I'm saying for the first batch. If you have one melee, one range, one heal, they don't have to move. They're already far away, so they can just focus on.
All right, let's give it a go.
So we're doing crazy me. We're doing the 5 at up front, right?
Are we going to have space in there for the 5 ads that spawn?
No, I don't think so. I think you're going to want to pull 3.
So we're doing the spirit link up front, right? So me, crazy, and who's coming through?
If we use a spirit link, we might be able to get like 10 people across at once.
Then you have the ads, and you have to space the ads. That's what we're concerned about. I think you want to do the spirit link on wave 2. You want to bring 3 people up front so that we can. Isn't that what we're talking about?
I thought the whole point of Spirit Link was bringing like half the raid at once.
Yeah.
Does Spirit Link
It is,
also
we
give
just
a
need it under
damage
control.
reduction? I thought it was just a damage.
It does.
Is
It's
it-
like 10 or 15%.
It's not enough to give
As
10
long as we
people over at
balance it
once.
so we have the AoE to just burst them down, they're not like super high HP.
Only the tank adds have high HP.
Does Gentle Draft have an AoE stun?
He does.
Yep.
We could take 10 people over, AoE stun them, and just burst them down.
Is that was my understanding of what the whole Spirit Link strat was just like AoE, stun, and cleave everything super fast.
Yeah, I think that's what we're going to have to do. Do we also have a capacitor totem amongst?
So I am switching back over to tank because if Gentle Draft's going over.
Yes, I got that. But so
Yeah,
wait,
yeah,
I
my
gotta
stun's
interrupt.
on
I
in a
have to
minute.
spirit link, and I have a. You guys are putting a lot of faith in me. Oh,
Welcome to Mythic Raiding.
hey, wait. So, am I going? Okay, am I going over first?
I think we're now thinking that we're going to send a large group on wave 1.
And you would be in that group, crazy, yeah.
Okay, and that's where spirit link totem's going down, and we want to stun and interrupt. What?
Everything.
Anything that's
So-
over there. Okay, and one ad is going to spawn for every person that steps over.
Yes, and every tank that steps over is going to spawn a tank ad. Every healer that steps over spawns a healer ad. Every DPSer that steps over spawns a DPS ad. The healer ads are the ones that do the weird debuff thing, and the tank ads buff everything around them.
So kill the healer first.
No.
I
Okay.
think
I had a 50-50 chance of getting that right.
what I'm hearing is General Draft is going over. All the ads will spawn at the same time. He's going to do an AoE stun, and then all the people who are over are there to DPS the shit out of the grouped ads that are.
Yep.
So are we still one tanking this, or are you switching to tank?
I'm switching to tank, and I've got Mother because you've got to do the stunning on the other side.
Okay, and the stuns whenever. So I guess Entrails is going to call. You know.
Yeah. So who do we want to set up for that first wave? We can do that ahead of time.
I want to say probably around 30%.
I think it's best. I think
start
a lot of
getting
people
ready
do
for
it. I think a lot of people do it right after the first fire thing. So it's like, you get over there right away, and you leave a few people back in the mother room just to deep. So it might be best if we like get General Draft and at least Makati over, so we have 2 AoE stuns. Make sure
now
we get
mine's
them
on a
around.
1 minute cooldown, and it's only 5 yards. So
And
it's
you
not
got to remember, everyone's got to go over at the exact same time, because if they stagger even by like a second, the stun will only get a.
and all heals blow their 2-minute cooldowns.
Yep. And also, we should say who's going over. Whoever does the highest burst AoE damage and has AoE stuns would be the ones like I think me and Sean would be. We have Blade Flurry, and we have like
I'll go because I got Blade Storm and
yeah. Then we have like
However,
the
if you're
monk.
staying on this side,
I'm
make sure
gonna go.
you're
He's got
also
Frostform.
the Spirit Link.
Okay, we're gonna need healers over there. I'd say we're gonna keep a druid on each side. Fatty go, Shy stay. Crazy goes. Sin stays. Mac, where you want to be? Do we think we're gonna need more on the far side? I would say yes. So I'd say Mac
Probably
goes
yes.
2.
So just but we're having Shy and Sin on this side then?
Yep, Shy and Sin will stay here.
Okay. And then DPSers, it basically probably keep the hunters on this side because their AoE is weaker. Who else has the weaker AoEs? It's probably the ones who want to stay just doing damage to Mother.
We've got 7 people queued to go over. I don't know that we can force a whole lot more.
Well, 7. Oh, I thought we were doing 10. I'm sorry, it's my bad.
So also, when I put the spirit link down, everybody on both sides needs to be in it. If you're outside of it and we all cross over, you're gonna die.
Point taken. Everyone needs to. When we call first wave, you need to be by the door and get in the circle.
Due to that fact, the person who is calling the wave be paying close attention to Mother's cleansing strike or whatever she does,
The cone
because
blast,
otherwise
yeah.
she will destroy everybody. So
All right, let's give this a shot.
So, Fatty, you're staying Shy. You're going according to Angry Simon. So let's adjust there. It's Shy and Crazy going. The rest of us are gonna stay.
Sounds good.
What percentage am I gonna go over? Are you gonna tell me intros or?
after the first fire, I guess is what.
You all are going at the same time. So everyone in the first wave needs to be pre-stacked and moving within 1 second of each other. Otherwise, there's no way he's gonna be able to AoE.
And everyone needs to be in the Spirit Link.
I would do it directly after the first wind tunnel. That way.
So keep your fire away from the barrier before.
Yeah, and I'll try to place it more towards like where he's tanking Mother to, like not right in the direct center, just so that it gives
Direct center should be fine.
Direct center? Okay.
Five, 4, 3, 2, 1. Virulent strain detected. Neutralized with extreme prejudice. Dissection protocol initiated. 2.
Don't drop your fire.
Bacterial resistance to extreme heat.
What's that?
Guys, get near the door.
Late.
You were doing it after first wind. So.
Yeah, after the wind.
Sanitizing strike.
Get in your door.
Get in your door. Drop your totem. Through.
Go.
You're still calling for the next round, right?
Gone out.
Dissection protocol initiated. 2, 1. Forcing bacterial resistance to extreme heat.
Yeah, we didn't have the.
I got obliterated when everyone went through.
It was the
You need at least one person targeting the corruption for the interrupt.
I also didn't. I missed on my AoE DPS thingy, my killing spree.
So yeah, we'll go after first wind tunnel and second fire. We'll drop totem and run through because they're almost on top of each other.
And when we're going through people inside everybody who's going to be inside there, if you've got a personal defensive cooldown.
Yeah, my shield worked, and I took barely 30% of my health.
So I drop my stun as soon as they spawned, or do I need to wait a tiny bit until
Wait until they start
doing their...
casting.
Okay.
How soon after the stun lets up do they cast again?
Probably instant.
Immediately, yeah.
Yeah, wait until they start casting stun, then
And
go.
capacitor is how many second count?
3, I believe.
Okay, so as soon as they start casting, do both the leg sweep and the capacitor?
Wait, start counting. Can you repeat that?
As soon as it counts, as soon as the spell casting starts,
Okay.
do both the leg sweep and the capacitor total.
Will do.
All right, let's kill her.
Five, 4, 3, 2, 1. Cleansing protocol activated. Dissection protocol initiated. 3, 2, 1. Testing bacterial resistance to extreme heat. Closing temperature. Dissection protocol initiated. 2, 1.
Yeah, get ready to go.
Totem.
Go
through.
Three, 2, 1. Dissection protocol initiated. 2, 1. Testing bacterial resistance to extreme heat.
That was awesome.
Now we trickle through, right?
Yes.
Alright. Land free.
Got one incoming.
Aladra. Mac. See, Arc. Cedo. Brihan. Asira.
Tank down.
You got one, get him up.
I got it. Adam.
Get the sparkles.
Range kill that big.
It's both at once, guys. You gotta pay attention to both sets of lasers.
How high was the chamber when we encountered 3?
Like maybe 50%.
Wait.
5, 6.
It was at 83% when she went into chamber 2.
Oh, it was?
Yep.
It's a little slow.
What's the cooldown on the healing?
3 minutes.
Will we have 3 minutes in here?
So, what we probably want to do is have me wait to bring her over until last second, so that it buys more time for that cooldown. But
yeah, I guess we don't have a choice but to hang out in there for 3 minutes.
Well, we can start to trickle through, and then once it comes up again, we push everybody.
There's certainly the possibility that when the sparkle's on the ground and the beams come out, that we could be dropping fire. So I think it's going to be wise that we try and group in case that happens, so that we have some. Just foreseeing that problem.
Oh, and also like the lasers come at the same time, right? There's going to be it's both lasers at the same time as opposed to one and then the other.
Yep, I think they're always all three, well, 1, 2, and 3 at the same time. Side, top, and sparkles.
Wait, what's the sparkles? What are you talking
On the
about?
floor, where you have to stand there or else you die.
That's
The ceiling.
Lasers.
Yeah, no, I know the ceiling and then the side one.
There's a third set of lasers in the
Yeah,
third
what's
room.
the third?
Oh, the rotating X?
Mm-hmm.
That's room 3, isn't it?
Yeah, not until we get to room 3.
The pinwheel of death.
So do you want me to hold her in room 1? Pretty much me and one healer can handle it for quite a while, I think, in room 1.
Yeah, we can do that, and I'll slow down the trickle through, I guess. I thought it was more of a push through thing then.
I wouldn't slow the trickle down too much, because that way all the ads are pretty much cleaned up other than the tank ad and the other that's going to come through when I come through. That way everybody can really focus DPS and have everything done and ready to go.
Alright.
You hanging out with me, Sin?
Yeah.
You're going to be the last two? Sweet.
Alright, so Sin, if I call you, just ignore me and I'll...
Okay. Y'all heard it. Sin can ignore intros.
I'm just kind of rattling off names.
Five, 4, 3, 2. Virulent strain detected. Neutralized with extreme prejudice. Dissection protocol initiated. 2, 1. Forcing bacterial resistance to extreme heat. Transmutation chamber.
Get right by the gate if you're going through the first wave.
Flame now.
Sanitizing
Watch your
starts.
fire.
2, 1. Forcing bacterial resistance
Okay, get ready.
to extreme heat.
Go for it.
Dissection protocol initiated. 2, 1. Forcing bacterial resistance to extreme heat.
Perfect. Good job.
After waves, let's do Ceto, Oladra.
Dissection protocol initiated. 2, 1. Forcing bacterial
Land free.
resistance to extreme heat.
Mac. Phoebe. Addy. Fatty Brehan.
3, 2, 1. Forcing bacterial resistance to extreme heat.
Art.
Sorry. Yeah,
Too late.
You
we
cannot
fried
battle those
anyways.
me.
3, 2, 1. Section protocol initiated. 2, 1.
Got one thing. We're gonna get a tank ad. Nope. Yeah, for whatever reason, it didn't pull me through unlock.
I had to actually walk through. retrospect, I should have asked you to bubble. You gotta start moving again.
Yeah, we have.
Do we have totem?
45.
45 seconds.
I got Trank up. We'll do it after this beam.
Middle.
Trank going out.
Wave 1 cross.
Ten seconds.
Oh, you're supposed to cross on train because it's probably gonna wipe now.
Get by the door, we got it coming.
Once you get there, if you guys can get that wave of ads down, you should call gentle draft over.
Oh, it's too late. Sorry. We were dodging the beams and shit. Better attempt though. We're kind of getting there.
Much better attempt, yeah.
One. Bacterial resistance.
It's hard for me to watch that power chamber while I'm dodging her like that. Somebody lets me know, I can always bubble and run.
So basically, as soon as